I did not have time. I did not have time. Before we leave, let's double check that we have everything. Before we leave, let's double check that we have everything. We should have studied together for the exam. We should have studied together for the exam. We're going to the park this afternoon. We're going to the park this afternoon. We must respect our elders. We must respect our elders. They cannot survive in the twilight. They cannot survive in the twilight. We are electrician every year. We are electrician every year. I'm not sure I want to believe what you're saying. I'm not sure I want to believe what you're saying. Does the store have a beer and wine counter? Does the store have a beer and wine counter? Can you develop? Can you develop? Kids will play board games on a rainy day. Kids will play board games on a rainy day. I have been working from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the last 2 years. I have been working from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the last 2 years. His grandfathers were mediators. His grandfathers were mediators. I'm planning to visit my grandfather next weekend. I'm planning to visit my grandfather next weekend. Should not focus. Should not focus. I have a lot of work to do this week. I have a lot of work to do this week. You and I will never part. You and I will never part. Likes to travel. Likes to travel. We are excited to start our new business. We are excited to start our new business. He will have finished reading the book by tomorrow. He will have finished reading the book by tomorrow. The bus driver had to get off the road due to roadworks. The bus driver had to get off the road due to roadworks. Won't find it at sunset. Won't find it at sunset. He was an anthropologist at the time. He was an anthropologist at the time. Where can I find ice cream and frozen desserts? Where can I find ice cream and frozen desserts? Don't you explain often? Don't you explain often? Next month I will be teaching English at a school in China. Next month I will be teaching English at a school in China. We were baking cookies when we realized we had run out of flour. We were baking cookies when we realized we had run out of flour. But I really want this job. But I really want this job. Will he share? Will he share? What kind of music do you like? What kind of music do you like? They could control it 2 years ago. They could control it 2 years ago. Write longer, please. Write longer, please. I have many goals. I have many goals. They fixed the roof after the storm. They fixed the roof after the storm. He reads the newspaper every morning. He reads the newspaper every morning. Please keep your follow-up appointments for follow-up. Please keep your follow-up appointments for follow-up. Can't we bind every week? Can't we bind every week? Can't walk after 4 p.m. Can't walk after 4 p.m. I didn't. Haven't I always been a design? Haven't I always been a design? Summer is hotter than winter. Summer is hotter than winter. It's nice to have a cup of coffee in the morning. It's nice to have a cup of coffee in the morning. He takes time off from work. He takes time off from work. Aren't you going to open at noon? Aren't you going to open at noon? He was creating a new work of art in his studio. He was creating a new work of art in his studio. Please, just let me explain. Please, just let me explain. When will you go home? When will you go home? I will visit my friend this weekend. I will visit my friend this weekend. Are sales still ongoing? Are sales still ongoing? She got soaked in the rain because she forgot her umbrella. She got soaked in the rain because she forgot her umbrella. Should it never be removed? Should it never be removed? We've known each other since high school. We've known each other since high school. I will make a lot of money. I will make a lot of money. It's nice to have a clean room. It's nice to have a clean room. Humble. Humble. How is your day going so far? How is your day going so far? I'm listening to music. I'm listening to music. Will I derive? Will I derive? I've been listening to music for 20 hours. I've been listening to music for 20 hours. My flat is smaller than yours. My flat is smaller than yours. Wouldn't I come for 15 days? Wouldn't I come for 15 days? I can blame. I can blame. If there is a lot of traffic, we will leave early. If there is a lot of traffic, we will leave early. Where are you from? Where are you from? There is a sudden stone hit. There is a sudden stone hit. Can I explain at noon? Can I explain at noon? Outside. Outside. Can he calculate at twilight? Can he calculate at twilight? I serve monthly. I serve monthly. These are noisy birds. These are noisy birds. Couldn't he answer? Couldn't he answer? I have to get it done at 4 midnight. I have to get it done at 4 midnight. I do not have time. I do not have time. He wants to try rock climbing. He wants to try rock climbing. If it's cold outside, we make a fire. If it's cold outside, we make a fire. Was his father the weatherman? Was his father the weatherman? We live in a big city. We live in a big city. Concert tickets sold out in a few hours. Concert tickets sold out in a few hours. I wish I had more time to spend with my friends. I wish I had more time to spend with my friends. The book is on the table. The book is on the table. They were excited for the upcoming trip. They were excited for the upcoming trip. He said to me, I have a headache. He said to me, I have a headache. We're going on a trip to the beach next weekend. We're going on a trip to the beach next weekend. Whose medal is this? Whose medal is this? Should not travel. Should not travel. He attended a workshop to learn about photography. He attended a workshop to learn about photography. I am trying to help you. I am trying to help you. Can you help me find a specific brand of soup? Can you help me find a specific brand of soup? Even though it's raining, I still want to go for a walk. Even though it's raining, I still want to go for a walk. I was disappointed that the concert was cancelled due to bad weather conditions. I was disappointed that the concert was cancelled due to bad weather conditions. Was her daughter an illusionist? Was her daughter an illusionist? Best for your new role. Best for your new role. He had been trying to quit smoking for years until he finally succeeded. He had been trying to quit smoking for years until he finally succeeded. We used our own cars. We used our own cars. Everyone dreams of death. Everyone dreams of death. Did you go to school? Did you go to school? They are invited at sunset. They are invited at sunset. Can you help me move these boxes up? Can you help me move these boxes up? Politicians are in control of the behavior of all people. Politicians are in control of the behavior of all people. He has to study for his exam tomorrow. He has to study for his exam tomorrow. I look like my grandfather. I look like my grandfather. The Colosseum in Rome is the largest amphitheater ever built. The Colosseum in Rome is the largest amphitheater ever built. Despite the obstacles, they never gave up on their goals. Despite the obstacles, they never gave up on their goals. Was it our stepdad fundraiser? Was it our stepdad fundraiser? He was born in the 1980s. He was born in the 1980s. At noon we will be warriors. At noon we will be warriors. Students are preparing for the science fair. Students are preparing for the science fair. Are you okay? Are you okay? It's too much work. It's too much work. Do you want to go shopping for clothes? Do you want to go shopping for clothes? We are excited to embark on a journey. We are excited to embark on a journey. Why do you work? Why do you work? Intent. Intent. The job is beyond compare. The job is beyond compare. We cannot increase. We cannot increase. Complaint. Complaint. His contribution to the project was appreciated by the team. His contribution to the project was appreciated by the team. Is my stepbrother binding? Is my stepbrother binding? Didn't they remember right away? Didn't they remember right away? Children should give money to their classmates. Children should give money to their classmates.